Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm waiting for some people to come in to have my Friday chat, guys. I know y'all see my topic. Is you have to follow before you lead, guys. You have to follow before you lead. I'm waiting for some few people to come in before I start, guys. Happy Friday. It's pre-weekend. Today I got the luxury of, working from home today. So that's great. I could have slept in a little bit longer this morning. Got that, extra couple of hours in. So I'm here, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon, rather. This afternoon. I'm trying to find something to watch. Let's see what's on. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. If whoever missed it, I'm gonna have it on the replay, guys. I want to drop a few nuggets on today, guys. Anything that I know and things I've heard, I like to share it with others. So that's why I decided to come up with this topic that you must follow before you lead. A lot of us, we want to be leaders. We don't want to start off entry level. We want to go to the top quickly. But guys, it's a process to that. It's a process of being a leader, guys. It doesn't just, come overnight. You have to know how to follow. And I like to encourage the ones that you may be on entry level positions. You probably graduated from college, just starting off, or just got out of high school, and you may have to start off probably working on a job you may not want to work on, or you probably on a job but you probably an assistant. Guys, take that in. There's lessons to be learned in that. Take that in, learn, soak it all up, because that's going to help you when you lead. We have to start somewhere. As for me, I was like an assistant teacher like forever. And I know that I had the skills like to be a lead. But, I was saying to myself, Lord, when I'm going to lead, when I'm going to do this, when I'm going to do that, And then, I talk to my dad all the time and like other people. And they say, April, all this in the process of you learning. So when you do lead, you will know how to be a great leader. And a lot of times when you get it as quickly and you haven't gotten the steps, the precursor of being a great leader, 9 times out of 10 you're going to mess up. You're going to mislead. So you want to make sure that you're taking it all in your entry level positions. When you're starting off, it's a lesson to be learned. Take notes. You can even learn from a bad experience. You can learn what not to do. What you're going to do if you was in the same situation that's going to help the next person. So, taking it in, learning. All that is part of, of being a great leader, and also as you lead, it's necessary to have great, people person skills. Everybody's different. Everybody temperament, personalities is different. A lot of time people, they may bump heads or clash, but that doesn't mean that it won't turn out to be a great experience. Learning about different temperaments, personalities, that makes a great leader. We see like the finished product. We see somebody, that we call it they arrive, or they are leaders now, but it was a process to that. A lot of times they had to become into a submissive role so they can help the person that they are helping. It's a lot that goes into leadership. So a lot of times leaders have to step back. They have to step back and let like the people who are following them, let them work it out so they can be great. And a good leader, they does that. A great leader, they will step back, they will monitor, they will lead by an example. They will do all those great things. They're not going to tear down the people that they are supposed to be helping and following. They're not going to tear them down. They are going to make sure that they get the necessary tools and stuff that they need so they can win. That entails a great leader. They're stepping back. They're watching the people under them. They're being a cheerleader for that person. Or they may probably sometimes you have to sit back and let a person learn from their mistakes. That makes a great leader too. You letting the people learn. So that person will learn what not to do the next time. You know, it's not just about, you know, being a leader. Oh, I'm the boss, I'm the head, you know, I'm over this. A leader's supposed to be humble. They're supposed to be humble and a people's person. They're supposed to be helpful. They should be in a position that if they have to do whatever they have to do, like just think, I'll use an example, like let's say a restaurant, a person who works in a restaurant. Okay, a manager of a restaurant. Okay, so an event, how this works, if say if a worker or an other employee doesn't come to work, they have to fulfill that role. You know, that's how most managers work. A manager of a store or anything, they have to fulfill their role. So how would they do that? Okay, so how they do that? So how they do that, they have to already know the job. So to be a leader, you have to know the job. You have to know like what that job entails. You have to know how to do the work. So how you going to help somebody, or how you going to lead? Hey Beth, how you going to lead if, you know what I'm saying, if you can't help somebody? Like I got a leader right here, Beth, you know, she's a leader and boss in her own right, you know. And, you know, oftentimes, you know, like we used to chop it up, you know what I'm saying, in the past prior to Corona. And she was saying like how, you know, she like helped others and how she worked too to get to where she is. So every leader and person, they had to start somewhere, guys. And that's what, you know, that's the point I'm trying to make too. You know, you're not just going to be great as a leader if you did not follow first. So that's what I look at, you know, when I'm following someone, I'm trying to learn something new or different. I'm trying to see like how that person is leading me, like how knowledgeable they are about the position or whatever they're trying to teach me. So, and that's, you know, that's very important and key to that, you know, like how you have to be knowledgeable about what you're trying to teach and what you're trying to help others on. You know, you can't just want to lead somebody you don't know the skills. You can't pull them out the hole if they're in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to know how to do stuff from ground up. That's going to help you build other leaders. You know, you can't make guys if you're not effective yourself. So if you know you don't have those skills to be a leader or to help somebody, don't try to rush to do that role if you don't have those skills to do so. Because you're going to mess around and make somebody else stumble because you don't have those roles to do so. So be knowledgeable about what you're trying to do. You know, take your time. Some, you know, things gonna come. Whatever meant to come is going to come. It's going to happen. But you know, use time. People who are entry level positions, people who, you know, trying to work their way up, use those times and moments as learning experiences. Use those times to build on. So whenever when it's your turn to lead, you will be a great leader. You know, like I said, I've been assistant for others, and I served under that following role for a very long time. So, you know, when I lead, I just pull back from past experiences and what I already known in the past. That just makes it easier for me because I had all that experience under my belt. So I just could have pulled back from what I already, you know what I'm saying, learned and knew. So that makes it great. You know, take your time. Don't try to be the boss or try to be, you know, you just want a title. You know, learn the process. It's all about helping others. Learn the process so you can be a great leader when it's your turn to lead. You know, that's what I had to learn throughout life. You know, I had to learn that. I had to learn to get along with others. I had to learn, you know, like what's gonna work for me, what's not. A lot of times leaders, is what might work for them may not work for me. And I, you know, I get to talk about that with them. You know, a lot of times, you know, you can respect one another's opinions and, you know, and go from there. You know, everybody helping each other out. Because sometimes leaders, they have to sharpen up too. They might need a little boost and help. Just like I said a statement before saying, check on your strong friends, because people may be strong. They need help sometimes. You know, a lot of times they get depleted and, you know, they not gave out so much to where they need help. So, you know, so sharpen your leaders, because when you become a leader, it's going to come back to you. Whatever you dish out is going to come back. So, you know, help your leaders. You know, y'all work together. You know, it shouldn't be about competition and contest all the time. Work together. You know, be whatever position you in at the moment, embrace that. You know, embrace that. You know, at the same time, pray that, you know, God eventually will elevate you and God will bless you the way what you want to happen in your life. But in the meantime, you know, worry about your character. A lot of time God also, he blesses depend on your character, like how well you accept in your position, what you doing in your position. That, that all that help, all that got a lot to do with your blessing and your season, guys. So I'm about to, y'all, also before I log off, guys, I know a few people was in my inbox on this morning asking me about those teas, guys. I'm y'all, my inbox be lit up. But some people who still, they might not be unsure or whatever, I have samples. I have a whole bag. So if you want to try it, I got some on hand just to see how it works. It works though. If you want to see how it is, hit me up. I got some on hand. And to give a little bit of history about that, these teas has fiber in them. I'm going to open up one of the bags. This is the bag I already have open. Okay, what makes this tea work? This tea has fiber in it. And what this does is activate whatever it is in your body that makes you want to eat a lot. So that's why you put this in water and you drink it 30 minutes prior, because by that time, it'll give your body time for that fibers to activate. Once you take it, you should be able to detox, but you have to drink plenty of water. You have to probably drink like 2 bottles of water so it can activate how it needs to activate. So if you just want to try it out, I got some on hand. And just to kind of clear up some stuff, and check out my link, guys. But remember, be grateful. Even if you following you an apprentice or you an entry level position, be grateful in that. God has not forgotten. He has not forgotten to elevate you, motivate you, or whatever. So be grateful in your position, guys. Don't let titles and want to be on top and all that cause you to get off course. Be grateful, learn. So when you become that title, or you become in that leadership position, you can help other people. Your leadership can be effective, and people still can benefit from years and years to come from your leadership, guys. Be great on this Friday. Be great. Be blessed, guys. Hold it down. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.